Hey guys, Rusty K here. Wanted to give you guys a quick update on the Hunter Selby Showtime Studios build along that I'm working on. Still waiting on a few of the paints to come in. I'm waiting on actually the Model Master aluminum non-buffing metallizer, and that's really sort of holding me back here right now, but I'm working on some other parts for it. But what I do have done so far is I do have the engine in primer. You can see there, I'm probably going to shoot one more coat of primer on here. I'm seeing some spots that maybe I missed. Now what I am using that, Hunter uses the Napa primer, but I had some of the Tamiya surface primer. So I went ahead and used this for now. Until I get rid of this, I don't want to go out and buy some new primer. This has always laid down well for me before, so I am using this. Some of the other things I've done, what did I do with the instructions here? So I went ahead and laid down some flat black on the pulley assembly, and what I used on this was the XF1, like Hunter used, through the airbrush. Now, I guess a question for Hunter. I didn't thin this down, and it sprayed pretty nicely, so I don't think you need to thin this down. But if anybody has any other suggestions with this, I did not thin this before I sprayed it, but when I put it in the gun, it looked like it was a good consistency, so I didn't worry about priming. But that's the pulley. I know I need to get a better way to have things focus here, but that's just in a flat black. I'm going to go back and detail all this up, probably do some dry brushing on this. And I also, while I was at it, I knew I was going to put this in flat black, which is I'll tell you, you guys already know what it is, but it is the fan assembly. So I went ahead and shot this through the airbrush for flat black as well. So you can sort of see there. That's not a white spot there, that's just a reflection. So I'm going to go ahead and do some detail work on this as well, do some dry brushing as well. But what I am going to do that isn't exactly like Hunter did, but I know that he did dechrome some stuff, but I am dechroming the cam covers and also the intake plenum. So it's still in, I use gel bleach, so this is still going to take another day to get all this dechromed. Then what I'm going to shoot on this actually is, I'm going to shoot it with some Alclad. I have, let's see, which Alclad am I going to use for this one? Probably the aluminum Alclad. I'll probably shoot on that. I have some other Alclads I may use. I've got some chrome. What else do I have over here? Some chrome and some silver. So I'm going to lay Alclad down on those, and I'll probably Alclad the exhaust manifolds here. So I still have to cut those off the tree. I do have the water crossover cut off and cleaned up, actually. Cleaned up the screw marks and sanded this down. And I can't remember, I'll have to look. One of the videos that Hunter did, he did it on camera and lost a video, so the actual, some of the steps on the engine weren't there, but I don't know if he primed this. I know that he said that he had put some of the parts together and then detailed it, but I know that in the video he has these, the covers here on the Benz. He has these in the Vallejo reds, and then this is a different color. So I got to find out if he sprayed this or did it by hand, this color, and this color just brushed it. I'll go back and look, but that's what I've got so far. Trying to think what else, if I've done anything else with this. Not yet so far. Like I said, the metallizer, now Hunter did say I can use the non-buffing or the buffing metallizer, but I don't have any aluminum. The only thing I have in the buffing is the aluminum plates, but I don't know if I want to use the aluminum plate. I would rather use what he used. And I also went out and got, he had the dark gray anodonic buffing. But this one, I couldn't find it for the airbrush, so I've got this one. And so I don't know if I should use this through airbrush or just, he used this on the bottom part of the engine, on the oil pan, I believe, and some of the undersides. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. So I'm still assessing the situation, but I'm not gonna get ahead of myself and do anything else until I get some ideas of what I'm going to do. I do have the white, so I can do the oil filter in the white, the Vallejo, right? That's for that. But that's where I'm at right now. Things are progressing. Just trying to take it step by step. I don't want to rush through this, so I'm going to wait for the aluminum metallizer, the non-buffing, so I can spray it through the gun. He covered the whole engine with that. And I want to make sure I try to get a good look on this. So I did get my panel liner today in the mail, so that's ready to go. What else? That's it. If you guys can think of anything else I missed during his engine assembly video, let me know. But things are progressing nicely. Thanks, guys.